Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. This is it.
This is Top Flight Time Machine. I am Andy Hotbody Dawson. Bow, bow, bow.
I'm Sam Nifty Delaney. So what?
Welcome along. It's a Monday morning episode.
Yeah.
You get it on Sunday evening if you're an IFS subscriber. And also this one's going out on YouTube. If you want to watch how it unfolds in vision.
What you can see if you watch on YouTube is the amount of sweat cascading down my bald head. I haven't got a thermometer here in the Vita Modular, but I can honestly say I'm currently hotter than I've ever been in my life.
In your entire life?
Yeah. It's so hot.
Well, appropriate because
I might die.
It's Olympic fortnight. Records are being smashed left, right, and centre, I guess. And you're joining in with the hottest you've ever been. And whereas hot body, I'm at a fairly regulated temperature. I'm quite warm, but not uncomfortably so.
I'm sure we'll get on to talking about holidays, but I've been in France for a week. I'm full of baguette and panot raisin. And it might be that this is a good way of sweating off some of those extra baguette and butter pounds that I've piled on over the week. Yeah.
It's about 2.5, maybe 3 weeks since we've recorded together. We've been putting a lot of pre-recorded stuff out. I don't really remember how we do this anymore. I've been sunning myself in glorious Cyprus for a couple of weeks, and it was incredibly hot. Couldn't go out in the sun really. It was just too much. I took to getting up early before my kids got out of bed and going for a stroll into the village where we were staying and getting some breakfast. And this is like 9 a.m, and it was just fucking unbearable.
Even at 9?
Even at 9 a.m. Fucking hell. But what's to become of our planet?
What did you get for your, never mind that, what did you get for your breakfast in Hotland?
First time I did it, it was my birthday. Because I wanted to make my birthday.
Yeah.
Ooh la la. And I got a full English. I'm not gonna try and pretend
full English.
It was there's a strong British influence in Cyprus. They drive on the left. They use the same plug sockets as we have here.
Brilliant.
Lots of the road signs look similar. So there's lots of places where you can get a full English. So I got a full English. And it was only 50% satisfactory. The sausages were shit.
Really?
And the toast wasn't up to much. The bacon was good though. But anyway. Full English. Second time I went, I thought let's try and be a bit healthier. So I got Greek yogurt, granola, and it had walnuts in it. And I thought, this is good.
Yeah. Did they fetch you a nice coffee with it? Or did you risk a foreign tea? I personally never risk a foreign tea.
No, never risk a foreign tea. Didn't do that. I took a huge bag of Yorkshire tea.
Yeah.
Tea bags with me.
My tea bags with me,
Yeah, got to do that. Like Ringo Starr in India in '68, I took a massive suitcase full of big tins of baked beans.
Yeah. All your luggage allowance should go on tea bags and baked beans, just to be on the safe side. Can't be too careful.
Extra suitcase.
I drink a lot, like even more coffee than usual when I'm abroad, because you can't trust it. Didn't have fags. I was with the kids. They would have fucking hit the roof if I'd started getting on the fag. Nah, there was no fucking escape. Tell you about my holiday, which was in Brittany in France, which is a beautiful, wonderful place. But it was not fucking sunny, mate. It was cloudy the whole week.
No way.
I've come back. It's the first time in my entire life I've come back from a summer holiday to better weather. Like it's fucking sweltering here. I did enjoy the week, and we stayed in a nice place that had its own pool, which was heated. So like it was all right. We still had fun. Right. And there was lots of beautiful places to go and see and food to eat. But dead cloudy all week, mate. Dead fucking cloudy all week.
Brittany, that's just over the sea, isn't it?
It's North France. So you are taking a bit of a gamble. But when I booked it, I sort of thought, but it's July and it's still fucking France. I thought to myself, it's further south than London. Do you know what I mean? So
but you didn't have far to go. You
didn't have
far
that.
to go, did you?
I got there on the ferry. That was the main reason we went. I hate fucking the whole faff of flying in the summer holidays and the airport and all the fucking queuing. I thought, fuck it, let's just get in the car, drive down to Portsmouth and get on a ferry. So that's what we did. Got down on Friday night, 11:30, got on the ferry. Fucking brilliant. It's a 6-hour crossing. You get straight in the bar. Everyone's in high spirits the holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Upstairs from the bar, there's a massive arcade. It had Mario Kart, right? The one where you both sit next to each other. Yeah. It had the dancing game. It had a skiing game. It had space hockey ×3. It had the lot, mate. It was a fucking a top-notch arcade on a boat.
Brilliant.
I did 40 quid in about 40 minutes, right? As soon as I'd got on the boat. I don't think we'd started moving. I'd already done 20 quid, right? Yeah. And then suddenly, like a toddler at a birthday party, I hit a brick wall. So I retired to my cabin.
You started crying.
Yeah. I went to my cabin.
You weren't sure why.
No, exactly. I'd had a couple of Heineken Zeros, a bag of crisps, and I'd done 40 quid on the arcades. I was doing that dancing game, you know, the squares light up and you have to put your feet in the right place. Yeah. I was doing that against my kids, but I was fucking going mad. I was drenched in sweat. I was just, that's the vibe you get into on the first day of a holiday. And I don't think I'd done an overnight on a boat before, so I was just excited about that. But they'd forgotten to give me there was 4 beds. I'd booked a 4-bedder. We walked in. Everyone was a bit tired by this stage, and there was only 2 beds to be seen. And all my family were like, fuck's sake, you fucked up the booking, you silly bastard. You booked a fucking 2-berth. And I was going, nah, come on. There's got to be another couple of beds here somewhere. And they were like, what are you fucking talking about? I mean, this room, it was half the size of the fucking Vita Modular. They're going, I think we'd fucking see it. There's 2 extra beds. You booked a room 2 beds, now we're fucked. Well, you can stay up. You can fucking stay up in the arcade all night. Yeah. I was about to give up. Then I realised, mate. I looked up at the ceiling, couple of little fucking hooks in the ceiling. Bang! Yeah. 2 fucking beds come down from the ceiling.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was fucking laughing my head off. I was going, no, you ain't got the chat, have you cunts? 2 fucking ceiling beds. It was fucking amazing. Absolutely
I wish you'd have videoed that.
It would have been a great moment. I couldn't believe it. I was straight up on the top bunk. They hadn't given me a pillow on mine, so I had to roll up a towel. And then it's mad. And then in the morning, they wake you up with the gentle sound of a harp, which is fast working its way into my top 5 instruments, Andy.
Some of these apps do that, don't they? They don't wake you up suddenly with it.
No.
They'll just bring you gently into the day.
The harp is a very gentle sound. And it just slowly plays up, and then a Frenchman comes on and goes, oh, bonjour, madame and monsieur. Petit déjeuner. Right? And I'm like, it's fucking, what a way to wake up, right? A load of harp, and then a Frenchman just telling me, oh, I got the gist of it was, get up and go and have your breakfast now. Yeah, so I did.
It's all waiting for you.
And that was one of the highlights of the holiday. And on the way back, I did the daytime crossing, but that was nice as well. Because for that, you can get a cabin, but it's not worth it. You know, the boat leaves at 4, gets in about 10. But you can reserve some reclining chairs. So you're indoor, right? There's a load of chairs. They're really comfortable, loads of leg room. Basically like being first class on a plane. And all you can see in front of you is the ocean. Nothing but blue. Oof. And the boat is just moving slowly through that ocean. And you recline your chair and you just fucking stare at the ocean. There's no signal for your phone, or you got to pay for Wi-Fi. It's not worth it. So you got no distractions like that. And you just fucking sit there and you stare at the ocean. And it reminded me that I'd recently read about a trend, which some of the young lads call raw dogging flights.
What?
Right? Raw dogging. What? Raw dogging.
This is a family podcast. Are you sure about this?
Raw dogging is basically a term that means doing something without any of the frills, right?
Right.
So raw dogging a transatlantic flight is when it's very high performance vibes. I warn you of that now, right? But guys like to be all high performance. They get on a plane, right, economy class, and it's like 12-hour flight somewhere like fucking Thailand or whatever, right? Or maybe even 24-hour flight to Australia. And when you raw dog it, what it means is you get on with nothing other than your passport and your ticket, right? You ain't got a bag with all your gear in, just got that. You got no book, headphones, music, iPad with all your little films on it. Fuck all that. You get on, right? The beginning of this fucking like,
back of the seat in front.
You got this much fucking leg room, and it takes off, and this is you for fucking 24 hours. And then it lands, and you just go right, and you get up. Blokes are doing it competitively, and they boast about it, and they post like sort of sped up videos and say, I just raw dogged it to fucking Sydney, Australia. I just raw dogged it to fucking Bangkok, right?
Fucking arseholes.
Why are you fucking mad cunts? I'm on there. I got films. I got 20 episodes of Only Fools already downloaded. Right?
Yeah.
I got playlists. I got audiobooks. I got podcasts. I got books. I got magazines. Fuck that. I got a load of stuff from Pret a Manger to snack on, right?
Yeah.
You lay it all out, and that's the fun of it. But these guys are like, no, you got to raw dog it.
Fucking idiot.
I did raw dog it for about the first hour and a half on the way back from France, but it didn't feel like raw dogging because it was so relaxing. What could be more relaxing than watching the sea just come towards you slowly but relentlessly?
There's not relaxing about flying and raw dogging. You've got to have distractions. We flew back.
Flying is not relaxing, no.
We flew back at what time did the plane leave? It left at 11 p.m. Cyprus time. And it's a fucking 5-hour flight back to Newcastle from Cyprus.
Oh.
And if I could, I would give at least a kidney, maybe a limb, to be the kind of person who can fall asleep on a plane, because I just can't.
Yeah.
Never been able to.
Yeah.
Just that thing where you shut your body down and a 2-hour chunk out of your flight immediately disappears.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I can do that. That's a talent of mine. I can fucking sleep anywhere. I can sleep anywhere.
I've seen you. Do
yeah,
it.
You've seen me do it on trains, haven't you? And it doesn't take long. I just go bang.
Yeah.
Switch off.
My body down.
It's like that, or it's like time to die. Like that.
Death.
Le petit mort. That's what they call it, don't they? The little death.
The small death. That's the orgasm, isn't it?
I didn't realise. Well, that's embarrassing because I've been going around using that term meaning kit. I'll go, sorry, I was late. I was just having a petit mort. I thought I was saying I was having a kit. No, I didn't realise I was saying, sorry, I'm late. I was just having an orgasm. That's disgusting. Having a oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, sorry about
embarrassing.
That.
Shit.
It's Brat Summer, apparently.
Yeah, I've heard about this. Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
I've been trying to understand. I've done a little bit of digging. I'm not sure I've fully got to grips with it yet, but I can tell you that when my teenage daughter came in the room this morning and sat next to me on the sofa, I said to her, morning. And she went, morning. And then I went, are you having a Brat Summer? And she just fucking looked at me and pissed herself laughing. And then she just got up and left. Yeah, so I mean, what do you make of it, mate? What in your opinion, what does it mean exactly?
I've had some indications of what it is also from my daughter. I'm just looking for the come on, where is it? Oh god, the conversation goes on so long. What is Brat? Somebody suggested on Twitter last night that Jesus was Brat. So I put this to her. She says, says, Jesus, yes or no? She says, oh, yes, he was such a brat. Him and Mary Magdalene were brats.
Yeah.
Virgin Mary, a brat.
Yeah.
Judas, not a brat.
Right.
To be fair, Lazarus was probably not a brat either. The Tyne and Weir Metro is brat. And that's kind of as far as I got in that conversation.
Apparently, Carmela Harris is a brat, and she's actually embracing the Brat Summer vibe for her social media campaign, which is going well.
Well, this is the other thing my daughter said. She said basically brat it's just shorthand for cocaine.
No,
basically, really? Anything cocaine-y, she says, is brat. And she said Sadiq Khan has announced that London's having a Brat Summer, which is basically him saying unleash the cocaine.
Well, I don't think he fucking needs to. They don't need much fucking encouragement. The amount of gear everyone seems to be on, it's absolutely ridiculous. I just walked home from. I mean, not cocaine, but I was walking home along the river from my mum's just now, and I think that 90% all along Old Mother Thames, right, in West London, everyone's out, sat on the wall, having their right, and 90% of everyone down there, and there's loads of people because it's a beautiful sunny evening, are smoking fucking weed.
Yeah,
everyone's smoking weed. What's the matter with them, mate?
Everything stinks of weed everywhere you go. Yeah,
everyone is smoking weed. I nearly said something. I nearly went, lads.
All of them.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
I am noted.
Gather round.
I am noted West Londoner, Sam Delaney.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of you lot aren't even, you're not even from round here. This is right on my fucking turf. They'll have a blue plaque of me up one day. Now, listen, the Boozer is where the song, there's a Boozer called the Dove, right on this stretch. It's very much my stretch of the Thames since I was a kid. And there's a pub called the Dove, which is one of the oldest pubs in London. And they got a blue plaque outside that because it was in that pub where the song Land of Hope and Glory was written.
Right, yeah.
That's it. That's interesting, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And anyway, I nearly made it. Okay, look, you lot have got to get off the fucking weed, right? Because it is not fucking
the Land
good.
of Hope and Glory thing.
I go, what's his name? Who wrote it? Who wrote Land of Hope and Glory? It was him from Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark, I think. What's his name again?
He wrote for Atomic Kitten as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he wrote, like most songs, if you dig into them, they're usually written. Yeah, they're so when Andy McCluskey sat in that Boozer, right in Land of Hope and Glory back in the 80s, right? This is not what he was talking about. He did not think that a Land of Hope and Glory would be you fuckers lounging about on a late fucking afternoon in the summer, right? Getting high on fucking marijuana, right? Which will make you listless. It will make you uninteresting. It will make you succumb to the allure of ultra processed, salty / sugary snacks, right? Yeah. And I mean, most of it will make you fucking boring, right?
Land of dope and morony.
Fucking Land of fucking weed and Charlie, more like. That's what it is these days. No wonder they had to fucking take. No wonder they had to take their country back yesterday. Bunch of lads went to take their country back. First thing I thought was, I don't know, this seems a little bit of a hassle. What are they doing this for? But now I get it.
Have they got it back now?
I don't know if they've got it back. I don't know what the latest is. I saw them fighting some policemen outside a pub. Don't know if that was part of it, of getting their country back. Hard to tell.
I think their leader's been arrested again. For some reason.
What did he get arrested for? Was he showing a film that they told him not to show?
That was what he did.
Was it was it one of them mucky films you get up Soho?
Well, it was up Soho, wasn't it? Where they went?
Oh, yeah. Disgusting.
It was an outdoor Soho.
In the middle of the day, there's kids around. You can't be showing mucky films.
Yeah, exactly. No, outdoors. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's not on.
Well, good. Yeah, I'm glad he's been nicked. I'm glad he's been nicked then in that case. That's wrong. He must be one of these guys who likes. Some people like getting nicked, don't they? Because they think it makes them tough. They go around bragging about it.
Some fellas like getting pissed on. You know what I mean? Everyone's different.
Yeah. Weird.
I'm not going to judge people or work out what they do, why they do it. So Brat Summer, we've got on top of that then.
I think we should start doing some social media marketing around us having a Brat Summer. It seems to be the thing to do. People seem to like it.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
there's a lot of it about.
I tell you who's definitely having a Brat Summer. The fucking Airbnb landlord who I got my rig from in France. So we left, and on the app it said leave cash for the cleaner, 150 euros. I thought that's a bit steep, but whatever, you know. The price of the place had been quite reasonable. It was a nice place. I was happy. So we left at the designated checkout time, 10 a.m. yesterday morning, and we left 150 quid on the thing, 150 euros, right? As we were pulling out to leave in our car, the cleaners turned up, right? Which is who the money was for. And they said, have you left money? We said, yeah, it's on the table with the keys. I'm on the boat about 5 hours later, and I've got a load of missed calls. So when I get off the boat, I listen, and it's Philippe, right? The geezer who's the landlord. Now, Philippe, by the way, was absolutely impossible to get hold of throughout the stay. There was a couple of little snags in the house.
Yeah.
Like the front door didn't lock, for example, which is quite a big snag. And no matter how many times I messaged him via the app, complete silence, ignored me utterly for the whole week. So I was a bit annoyed, but whatever, we sorted most of the things out. When I get off the boat last night, he's left me a series of insane brat-like messages, right? And I'm not joking. I might even play some out. I might upload it onto the Patreon, right?
Turbo only.
They're fun. They're really funny. Mr. Delaney, he's shouting. He must have been pissed, and maybe he was on gear. You did not leave the money. You didn't leave enough money. You have cheated me, and as well, the house was extremely dirty and messy, and this is not good. I am not happy. I am not happy. And
are you having a Brat Summer, Mr. Delaney?
Yeah. What is this? Some sort of Brat Summer, right? I couldn't believe he was shouting his head off. Then I went on the app, and he'd left a load of messages to the same effect using caps lock. Very messy. This is very disrespectful, right? Now,
I can't believe you left an Airbnb messy. I refuse to believe that.
We literally tidied and cleaned the place to a greater extent than I would be bothered doing. But my wife's like one of those people. She'll give it a full clean. I usually go, look, the cleaners are coming anyway.
I'll not do that. I'll tidy it. I'll put the bins out, but I'm not fucking cleaning the bin.
So I'm like that because I'm like,
that's why you pay a cleaning fee.
We're paying 150 euros, right?
Yeah.
There are cleaners coming. Let's give them something to fucking do. But of course, we're going to leave it respectable. But she will wipe down the surfaces, do a proper cleanup. And so I know that he doesn't live anywhere near this house. He lives somewhere else. Like he doesn't even live in Brittany. So I said to him, I said, listen, how much money do you reckon I owe you? Because you said 150. It is not 150. That is for the cleaner. You owe me this. He lists a load of other things. I've messaged him going, all right, well, how much is that? Guess how much it was? And he was going mad, like I had fucking ripped him off and like, you know, I had fucked him in the ass, right? That's how he was talking. 45 euros, right? Now, I'm not being a big time Charlie, but we're talking 45 euros. What's that? 30 quid, 35 quid, right? You would have thought from the flurry of messages he had sent me, you would have thought that I had done a shit on the table, right?
Yeah. And
in the pool, right? Yeah. I wish I had. And like fucking nicked all the silver, right? It was unbelievable. I said, 45 euros? Send me your fucking bank details now. I'll pay it you, right? But he didn't want to know about that. He wanted to carry on having a go at me. And I said, as for it being messy and dirty, I said, we actually spent about an hour and a half cleaning the place before we left. So your cleaners had nothing to do. So I said, so unless you've seen it with your own eyes or you got photos, I think you're being lied to. And then I go, check my reviews. I've been on Airbnb for over 10 years. 5 stars all the way. Totally respectful. Non-stop great reviews. So you will see that this is an inaccurate impression. And then I signed it off with this. There is no need for you to be so angry, Philippe. Right? Because he was fuming. Since then, I saw he read that this morning. No response. He hasn't even sent me his bank details. So I don't know what he's planning. I don't know what he is planning. I told my brother Dom this
more than one gaff, and he's got the gaffs mixed up.
I saw my brother Dom earlier, and I showed him all the messages. I said, look at this geezer. He's getting really aggro. I've seen a photo of him as well. He looks like a bit aggro. Some fucking trumped up little Napoleon type figure.
Yeah.
My brother said to me really seriously, he went, well, if he carries on with this tone, all you got to do is you got to say, listen, listen, you crossed the line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over and fight you. Right. And I went, what? And he goes, yeah, just saying you're going to come over and fight him. And then I said, yeah, but all that money. And he went, well, you just got to say, but the deal is if I beat you, brackets, and I will, you have to cover my expenses for coming back over there. And then that's it. Yeah. And I said, well, I'll think about it. But the way he's going, I might have to offer that. And I don't mind get another couple of, and I can go back to Brittany, but without the wife and kids, which will be, you know, in some ways more relaxing.
Stay somewhere smaller and it won't cost as much. You can't stay in Philippe's place.
To be honest, mate, it's cheaper because you're not paying for the kids to eat and all this stuff. You're not, you get to play whatever music you want in the car, right? And I was often having to make musical compromises, which is always frustrating. Put it this way, right? I like my kids, I believe, have very good music taste. I'm into their music. They generally like our music. But in the end, I'd listen to too much Lana Del Rey. I'm not always in the mood for Lana Del Rey. Don't get me wrong. I like Lana Del Rey, but I'm not always in the mood for it. And also when I'm on holiday, her music's quite downbeat. When I'm on my holidays, I want to listen to something upbeat. I mean, I'm not saying I want to listen to the Birdie song every day, but I like a little bit of an upbeat vibe.
Maybe somewhere in between, like Black Lace.
Exactly. So I could have gone back. I could go back. I could fight this Frenchman, and I could just have a few days to unwind. Because sometimes when you've been on holiday with the family, you need a little bit of decompression time, don't you?
You need to get away from the fuckers, ideally.
As
soon as you come back.
Yeah, I mean,
this is where divorce comes in handy.
Listen, right, my daughter.
Yeah,
great. We had a nice time, but she was fucked off, I believe, with me about the weather. About the weather.
Right.
Right.
That was your fault.
I wasn't really bothered about the weather. My son wasn't. My wife wasn't. It was like, it would have been nice to have a bit of sun. But I don't like, personally, I'm very pale. I don't like super hot holidays anyway. I'm there to relax, in the pool every day, going out to eat, all those lovely things. Very nice. But she's 16. She wants that kind of lying in the sun every day, getting a tan. That's all she wants to do.
She's trying to have a Brat Summer, isn't she?
She's trying to have a Brat Summer. I was blamed. Not my missus. No one else.
What?
I didn't put the not fucking God. Right? She had no problem with any of these people. It's me, Muggins. It's my fault. Every morning like this, come down. Morning, how's it going? Not even looking at me. Cloudy again. And then giving me the silent treatment.
Yeah, you idiot.
What am I supposed to do? I don't have a cloud busting machine.
Did you not have a 9-month advance forecast when you booked this place?
Fucking hell. So that was frustrating. What was the other thing that was frustrating? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, so if I do have to go and fight Philippe, it might be the sort of respite I require.
Well, I'll come with you and video it, and we'll put it.
Yeah, it'd be great. Yeah, we'll put it out on Turbo. Yeah,
we'll do that. Here's my review, or my feedback that I got from Konstantinos.
Oh yeah,
who was our host in Cyprus. Special thanks, he says. Neat and tidy. Tick.
Ooh.
Kept in good condition. Tick.
Yeah.
Took care of rubbish. Tick. Helpful messages. Tick. Respectful.
Ooh.
Tick.
Well, I definitely won't get a tick for that.
Tick. So there we are. That's what he thought of me.
Okay, I'll just see if Philippe has responded yet. Still hasn't responded. What's the matter with him? He gave it the big one, and as soon as I pushed back, right, and I didn't swear or threaten him, I just said, listen, there's no need for you to be this angry. I'll pay you the money immediately. Just send me your bank details. I don't know what, he's either planning something big. You know, it's like when Iran go quiet for a while. You think either they've wound their neck in, or they're planning something spectacular. That's what I'm thinking with him. He's either thought, okay, I tried to fucking intimidate this geezer, but he's not having it. I'll give it up. Or he's thinking he's going to do he's going to go next level on my Airbnb fucking profile, isn't he? Because that could fuck me for all future Airbnbs.
Sort of
it could be the Twin Towers. Well, it could be like when my mate Mark got his fucking Uber fucked forever by the Jacksons. It's like, could be that all over again.
And we still don't know what that was about. We'll never know.
We
Unless
know
the
that
Jacksons fess up one day.
we know between Talksport HQ in the London Bridge area and I believe around the Oval area of London, not far, at some point between those 2 points, the Jackson 5, right?
Mm-hmm. Minus Michael,
right? Did something that made the driver
some things
to make the driver stop the car and eject them from the vehicle on the streets of South London, right? And consequently, Mark has been able, completely unable to get an Uber ever since. Anywhere. And we're going back 6 years, right?
He's had to get a burner phone, hasn't he, and start a new account.
Oh, mate, wait up.
What's up?
It says my disc is full and it suddenly stopped recording. What minute are you on? 30? Are you on 30?
Yeah. Oh, well, if it stopped, it stopped, isn't it?
It's all right. No, hang on. It's started again. It's all right. It's all right for now. It might stop again. Anyway.
Right. We had a brief problem there with the audio, but it's at the end of the episode anyway, so don't worry about it. Yeah. I think, if I remember rightly, they were on their way to see Janet and her new baby.
They were, yeah. They were off to see her. So I don't know what happened there. They would have had to call her and go, Janet, it's Tito. Sorry, I'm shouting because I'm by the side of the road somewhere in South London, fuck knows where. I'm calling to say we're probably going to be late to see Litland. We've had a situation. We've had a situation with our Uber driver. So I don't know what the fuck we're going to do now. As you know, none of us carry cash. We don't believe in it.
It wasn't our Uber account we were traveling on, so I can't just order another one.
We don't have Uber.
We might have to hitchhike.
We don't know how it works. So we're stuck here. I don't know how long we're going to be. What time is Litland's nap time? Is it? Can you keep him awake? Oh no, you're doing that one, are you? But what's the name? Where you? Oh yeah, okay. Self-soothing. Okay, fine, whatever. So
cry.
You're going to let it cry. Well, if you could keep it up, yeah. I mean, it'd still be nice to see the baby either way, but it's better if the baby's awake because then we can try to engage with it a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know how long we're going to be. Like Marlone's all about. He wants to get on the tube. Jermaine's saying we can fucking walk it, but fuck, I don't know where the fuck we are. So, bear with us is all I'm saying. Bear with us.
Love you. Yeah.
All the best, sis. Yeah, so I hope Philip doesn't do something like that. If he does, I guess I'll just protest. I mean, it's his word versus mine. I don't know. Who do you reckon Airbnb favours in a situation like that? The host or the guest?
Probably the host, because then they get to keep all of the money.
The business.
Hang on to their cut. So yeah.
Well, we'll see. I'll keep you updated, but I'm not fucking happy about the situation. Fucking Philippe.
All right, we'll wrap it up there because we have to do one of our live video streams for the Turbo listeners in a few minutes. But that'll have been on by the time you listen to this episode. Your Turboists can catch up with the link that we send out. You can watch it anytime, but it's not live. I hope that made sense. Thanks very much for listening then. And that's that.
That's that.